In order to get this drawing into Photoshop, we'll need to convert it to an image. In other words, we have to take this vector-based data, which is independent of resolution, and take a snapshot of it in a specific resolution. In other words, we'll turn the math into pixel. In AutoCAD, the way to do that is to set up a printer driver. I'll go to Options, and on the Plotting tab, I'll add or configure plotters. I'll use the Add a Plotter wizard, and it takes us step by step through the process. I'm using AutoCAD 2004, but the process is very similar in the last few versions of AutoCAD. I'd like to set this up directly on my computer, and here's a list of different manufacturers that make plotting equipment. Down here in the list there's raster file formats. This is another word for image file. And you'll see over here you can choose a JPEG image or a BMP file or a PNG file, and there are several other variations you can choose from. TIFF. I think I'll choose the MS Windows BMP file. Next, I'd like to plot that to a file. Since this is a printer in concept, it's really not a device. It has to go to a file. And we'll just call this BMP raster printer. Next. And then right here, I'll click on Edit Plotter Configuration. And we can choose under Graphics, we can choose how much color depth we'd like to have in this file. You see a 24-bit image has 16 million different colors. An 8-bit image has 256. In fact, I'd rather just print this in black and white. I'll use monochrome with only 2 shades of gray, in other words, black or white. Also down here under Filter Paper Sizes, there are many different sizes set up for you. I'd like to uncheck them all and go to Custom Paper Sizes, and I'll set up my own. I'll add, and then next. And I'd like to set up 500 by 500 pixels as one of my sizes. And then again 1000 by 1000 pixels. So I have 2 custom sizes that I've set up. I'll say OK, and then Finish. The wizard creates this printer driver that we can use in a moment. I'll type in plot, and we'll go to the Plot Device tab, and we'll choose our new BMP raster printer. I'll say OK. And then I'll choose the monochrome color table. And since it's plotting to a file, I need to choose a file name for this. It's cottage floor plan-model. I'll just change that to cottage floor plan-1. And then on the Plot Settings tab, we can choose from one of these 2 sizes. Let's go with the smaller of the 2 for now. And the scale will be 1:1. In other words, 1 pixel in the file is coming from 1 unit or 1 inch in the drawing. Let's take a preview of that. There it is. And when I click OK, it will generate this image. We have to go into Photoshop, and open this file up. And there it is.